Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Let's talk about the top bullion silver coins to invest in. There's so many different options, so many different varieties. Some of these places have such a diverse selection that it can be a little overwhelming. And this video is going to explain, in my opinion, what the best bullion coins are. Some of the things we're going to be looking for are recognizability, because you definitely, especially in a bartering situation, you want to make sure your coins are recognizable, or it could be easily seen as fake silver. Also, lower mintage numbers. I mean, bullion coins you could touch with your bare hands, but we're talking about some higher premium bullion coins, because let's face it, pandas and kookaburras are bullion coins. They're considered bullion silver. It's not numismatic silver. So, these coins still are quote-unquote bullion, and some of these coins can appreciate over time. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go over both types, the higher premium bullion coins, and then just your standard bullion, like your American Eagles and your Maple Leafs. Now, when I say the word maple leaf, it rubs me the wrong way, because a lot of times maple leafs get milk spots, but since it's a bullion coin, it really doesn't matter. And half the reason why they get milk spots is because it's so soft. It's 4/9 fine silver. And you can see in the picture, actually, in the top right corner, the Australian kangaroos, those are also 4/9 fine silver, but those don't milk spot. Milk spotting doesn't always have to do about how fine the silver is, but also how it was dyed when the coins were being made as well. Now, since these are bullion coins and you can touch them with your bare hands, it really doesn't matter if these coins get scratched, get dinged. You can touch them with your bare hands. It feels more like treasure. You don't have to worry about putting them in coin capsules and coin tubes, wearing gloves. You can put it in a treasure chest, let them all just get dinged up and scratched, and let them tarnish. They actually look better most times when they're tarnished. And it really does bring the essence of what silver is. But not always are bullion coins the best option to be getting dinged up, because like I mentioned earlier, your pandas and kookaburras, coins that have lower mintage numbers, pandas are minted around 8 million per year, kookaburras around 300 to 500,000 per year. Nowadays it's around 500,000 since demand has been rising, but these coins, you don't want them to get scratched, because these coins have a premium attached. Now, what's a premium? A premium is how much over spot that coin is. So let's say spot price is $20. If you're buying a panda that's $29, which that's what they're going for right now, you're paying a $9 premium, where you could buy an American Eagle that you can get for around $20 or maybe $21. So it's only a dollar over spot instead of the $9 premium. Now, since we've covered that, why would you pay $9 instead of $1? Why wouldn't you just buy the American Eagle? Well, it depends on how you're investing, because, like it or not, that American Eagle is attached, it's pegged to spot price. So if in the next 20 years the spot price stays at $20, that American Eagle is going to have to be sold for $20. But let me tell you something. The panda, that coin might be worth around $70, $80 in the next 20 years. And that's because there's a collector value to some of these coins. So some of this silver you want to be keeping in capsules and preserving its condition, because if not, let's say that panda gets scratched, you're going to have to sell it for the same price as that American Eagle, for spot price. And a lot of times when you go and take these coins to your local coin shops, they're going to give you around spot price. So that's why I highly recommend selling these coins or reselling these coins on eBay or somewhere that you can get the premiums back. Now, let's talk about some other types. Now, there's the American Eagles and Maple Leafs we already covered. Libertads are a great coin. Sometimes, especially the earlier years in the 70s, they actually made some very low mintage numbers, and a lot of people don't know about this. So if you're scrolling around on eBay, or maybe you're getting a random year listing or something along those lines, and you come across one of these Libertads, one, the design looks absolutely incredible. Two, it's a very common bullion coin, so it's recognizable. Three, some of these the mintages on these coins are extremely low, so that can definitely play in your favor. Now, when it comes to, let's say, constitutional silver, it's not really bullion, but I do want to talk about constitutional silver because it can fit into the same category. I mean, it basically is, but it's technically constitutional silver, which was once legal tender in the U.S. But Mercury dimes, Walking Liberties, Barbers, Franklins, they're all extremely profitable coins. And I say profitable because they don't make this silver anymore. It's a piece of American history. And in 30, 40 years from now, who knows how many of these are going to be lingering around? The scarcity is rising extremely high on these coins. Look at Morgans. Morgans are a perfect example. They stopped making Morgan half dollar or Morgan dollars, sorry. I'm so used to saying Walking Liberty halves. They stopped making Morgan dollars in 1921. And there was actually a gap between that as well. They remade them in 1921. But some of the rarest mint maker of this is Carson City. But Morgans are already having, it's a numismatic coin now. It has numismatic value. It's not sold for the metal content inside of it anymore. Once upon a time it was, but now it's sold because of the collectability of it, because the history of it, because it was made so long ago and they don't make them anymore. And that's what constitutional silver is going to start doing in the next 20, 30 years. It's going to start growing premiums, growing numismatic value like Morgans already do. It's a glimpse into the future. Morgans were stopped being made in 1921. Your other coins were stopped making in 1964. So you can see how we're seeing a little glimpse 30, 40 years ahead of time what's happening now with Morgans. And you can actually still buy pretty cheap Morgans on eBay for like 25, 30 bucks for some decently conditioned coins. So when it comes to your bullion, it's more looked at as silver. You're not looking at these coins as flipping coins, quick flips. You don't usually buy these coins for, you're trying to lower your dollar per cost average. You're trying to lower your dollar per cost and get as much silver for as cheap as possible, lowering your dollar per cost average so you can build a foundation within your silver stack and accumulate a lot of silver. That's the goal. That's the whole plan, is to accumulate as much silver as possible. And Morgan's constitutional silver, those can be great, but if you're trying to get the lowest dollar per cost, you want to go with your American Eagles or generic silver as well. Now, generic silver isn't, it's still considered bullion, but it's not legal tender, it's not lawful money. It doesn't have an actual face value amount. But your American Eagles, your Maple Leafs, your Kookaburras, your Kangaroos, your Pandas, all these coins, your Libertads, all these coins are actually used as a dollar face value. Or in Canada, it's $5 face value. And the thing is a lot of people don't know how to separate generic silver from, actual government-backed silver. And it's the appropriate word would be government-backed silver because it's government-backed bullion. But, if you're looking at silver as silver, then it really doesn't matter. But if you do want a coin that people can trust, you definitely want to steer away from generics because a lot of generic silver can be easily faked since there isn't the same types of markings from a government-backed mint like the U.S. Mint or the Perth Mint or whatever the case is. Now, this is something that I'm very passionate about because I started off buying higher premium silver and I didn't really understand how valuable, how much potential lies within bullion. Now, a lot of people do still put capsules on their American Eagles, and sometimes you can, but this is coins, these are the American Eagles. This type of silver I really don't like at all personally, but a lot of people do still stack it. It's the graded American Eagles, the reverse proof types of Eagles, maybe it's a set or a series. These types of coins, the only type of bullion I like that's like this is really the reverse proof Maple Leafs and like the Rooster Privy, those types of coins, they look absolutely incredible. They do really well as well. So that type of silver I do like. They don't milk spot. Most normal Maple Leafs milk spot, but the reverse proofs I've never had milk spot on me. I like doing, every time I do a giveaway, I try to give away one of these coins so you guys can really see how cool they look in person because it really does look amazing, the frosting. But the American Eagle reverse proofs or the proofs, I'm not really into those. I see American Eagles more as just a bullion coin, and that's that. Now, even we can say the Queen's Beast series is still technically a bullion type of coin. You can actually see them down there. But it's interesting because this is a part of a set or a series, so they can grow a lot of not numismatic value, but a lot of collectability, a lot of collector value, especially if people want to collect the entire set or series. They're 2 ounce coins, so it is a great way. They do have a nice premium attached, so if you're trying to lower your dollar per cost average, if you're just trying to stack silver for its metal content, I would steer away from these as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed something from this video. I hope you guys learned a little lesson or two. I hope you guys now have a better understanding of what bullion is and why people would stack or should stack bullion. I definitely am very passionate about it. I definitely recommend starting off with bullion, starting off with your American Eagles, your Maple Leafs, buy tubes of them, lower your dollar per cost average, maybe throw in some generic silver as well. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. I made a video earlier today why you should invest into silver, just plain out flat right why silver is so profitable and why it has so much potential. I know you guys will enjoy that. That'll be in the top left hand corner. If you already saw that video, check out another video in the top right hand corner. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.